show based on Parent Trap is launched. We are joined by the 3 sets of twins who will be taking part, and it's lovely to see you girls. We're just saying then, watching that, the amount of times we watched that as a family with our girls, who are probably about your age back then. So this is it's a fabulous film. It's a great story, and this is an adaptation of it. So let's work our way through. And Kyla and Nicole, 12-year-old from County Armagh, and you first heard about this like 3 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
And so you talking about auditions, and then along comes COVID.
Yeah.
So that's put it on hold for all of you. When did you find out that you got the role? How did you get the part?
Well, we managed to get the role after we went to London, which was in February. And that same day, we were watching Wicked in a theatre, and it was during then that we got the word. And when it was over, our parents told us. So
you were in the theatre watching Wicked when you found out that you got it. So did you stay behind afterwards? So like everyone else is leaving and you're just looking at your...
We were the last ones there.
The last ones there.
It must have been so exciting. And now, obviously, the rehearsals begin. Finally, you get into the theatre and start rehearsing. How's that all going? Because I think you all do it at the same time. Do the crew get you mixed up? Is it quite difficult to tell you apart?
Well, Kyla and I normally would wear glasses, and we have different hair lengths, and...
But they've made you wear name tags, haven't they?
Yes, they did. We, even though we wore glasses and our hair were different lengths, it was still really hard to tell all of the different twins apart. Yeah. So we wore stickers with our names on them.
That makes sense.
And you haven't had really very much experience in this sort of thing, have you? I mean, you love singing.
Yeah.
And then along comes the acting. So is it something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah. It's definitely something I've always wanted to do, but I feel like doing this experience has actually made me like it even more. I've always loved singing, but acting was... I always seen people acting and going, wow, that looks cool. But when you actually get the opportunity to do it, you're like, that's so fun to do.
Well, you're going to enjoy it. You must... I mean, it starts 26th of July in Nottingham, so first show, nerves. How are you feeling?
We're very excited.
Ready for it?
Yes.
Good. I think it would be the case of all of you as far as twins are concerned. You are very close, so it's lovely to have your sister there with you to go through something like this,
yes,
isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah.
And next we've got Sienna and Savannah here, who are also 12 and they're from Bromley. Lovely, lovely to meet both of you. And you were quite shocked when you found out that you'd got the part. So, because how did it all come about? Explain that.
So we first auditioned in 2019, obviously before COVID, when we were 9. And then we did, another self-tape in 2020, I think it was.
Yeah, you must have thought it'd gone away, mustn't you?
Yeah, and then we had nothing back.
Yeah.
Where were you when you found out that you'd actually got it?
In the kitchen.
We were on the stairs.
And so with, finally, getting that role and realising that you're actually going to get onto the West End with Kyla and Nicole here, they hadn't had that much experience, but you'd done a little bit of stage stuff, hadn't you? What did you done?
We did 3 pantomimes.
Right. Okay.
But this is your first musical.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. So I imagine when you're rehearsing, you must have to miss a bit of school.
Yeah, we go in the mornings. And
you go in the mornings.
In the afternoon.
And then you disappear in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's not so bad, is it? Do you miss your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got a favourite scene? What's your favourite scene in to play?
My favourite scene is when I go to Miss Gerlach's house and tell her to not marry my father.
Ah.
Yeah, and then we sing a song, and it's like an argument, basically.
Yeah. Quite like that bit.
Yeah.
It's always the fun bits, isn't it, those bits? Then we've got Emmy and Eden over here. Hello, welcome to both of you. You're 12 as well, from Wilson Abbey. One of you, which one? Well, this is going to confuse me, but one of you auditioned alone first time, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So that was you. How come you had to go and do it by yourself?
So Emmy was actually away doing an advert in Prague.
Ah.
So we got the message, we got the email, and we only found out maybe 2 days before because we didn't notice. And then I went there to the rehearsals, to the audition by myself. And actually, I was really, really nervous because I didn't have my sister there.
Yeah.
But everyone was really, really lovely.
Ah.
So we got I got a recall after that, and then it just stopped for COVID.
Yeah, what a nightmare. And you'd look at it and think, oh, we're looking forward to this, and then it's not there. Where were you when you found out that you'd got the part?
We were in the train station. So we had just come home from an audition, and we were in a shop at the train station. My mum was buying a candle or a perfume for a friend, and she saw the text, but she left it. And then when we were out of the shop, she went, "Well, I've got some good news and some bad news." And she said, "Well, the bad news is we won't be going to Mexico this summer."
So you had a big family holiday plan. Yeah. So you couldn't go there. So that was the bad news, and then she told you the good news.
Yeah, but we'd much rather be here.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, if it's something you love, you know, you're very, very young, but this is the start of all of your careers, isn't it? So, you know, that dedication, sometimes you have to give up things like that, which is sad, but worth it in the long run, I think. You two have actually done a bit of a Parent Trap move in the past, haven't you? And swapped places and got away with it. What did you do?
So, even we used to swap in front of our family a lot, and that did annoy them a little bit. But in school as well, we had different coloured bows. So people could tell us apart. I'd wear blue and she'd wear yellow, and we'd swap them.
Bows.
And we wouldn't do it all the time because people would start to notice.
Can't you want to save it for the good moment?
Yeah.
Have any of you ever swapped places because there was something you didn't want to do and the other one did want to do it? You've never done it in a naughty way.
Thing is, Nicole and I both like the same things.
Right.
So,
Oh, of course you do. Listen, there's still time. As you grow up, there'll be those moments. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
maybe the future will
Yeah.
The fun you can have, girls.
It's so lovely to see you.
Who did your hair? Did somebody do all your hair together? I mean, this wasn't a coincidence, was it? I'm taking. Is it part of the role?
Yes, someone did that.
It is part of it, yeah. It looks great. Really
Well, the
great.
show opens on the 26th of July. That's at the Nottingham Playhouse. And then you're at the Lowry in Salford from the 19th of August. Have the best time.
Really do.
Thank you.
Really
Really lovely to
Congratulations.
meet you all.
Clever girls. Really brilliant. Well done.